It's great to see everybody's faces. Okay, so welcome everybody to the workshop. We're calling this Digital Marketing 2024. We are in the first quarter of the new year. A good time to have this chat of all of us and get together, talk about business and digital marketing and ways that you can grow your reach out into the world, get more engagement, and really share your story and how you can help others, clients, people out there around you with the services and products you want to provide. So good to all have you all with us. And let's roll through meeting everybody. Of course, I'm Sabran Walker and the CEO of Walker Creative. I've been doing this for a long time, public relations and marketing in Los Angeles. Then started my own company in Northern California, and then 3 years ago moved out here to the Tampa Bay area in Florida. But Walker Creative is helping clients for the last 9 years now across the country. Really have a fantastic digital marketing presence, websites, YouTube channels, social media, everything about Google advertising, Facebook advertising, emails, all of the services that you need as a business digitally. That's what Walker Creative does. And we are also a premium level video production company because video is just so important in today's business landscape. Okay. So that's what we do. I try to do this as much as I can. About once a month, we do these get-togethers that are all complimentary just to share what we're doing here, what I can share with you to help you guys out, give you a chance to ask lots of questions because I have been doing this a really long time. I'm getting very old, and so I know a lot because I'm old. Okay. All right, guys. All right, here we go. So digital marketing 2024, we're getting launched into the new year. We're in the first quarter, and let's get into the next slide. Here we go. So you want to see your business through, this is like the first thing I want to talk about is seeing your business through the eyes of your customers. A lot of things we do when we start a business and we're rolling, we're all constantly looking at it from our perspective. It's vitally important as as that business owner to shift your view to the target audience and step back a second and look at your website, look at your social profiles, look at your products and services from the view of who that is. Is it a teenager? Are you selling some product or service to teenagers? Are you selling a product or service to mothers? Let's say if you're a dental office or a pediatric dental office, to be even more nuanced. Well, if you're a pediatric dental office, you are going to sell to moms, like 85 to 90%. I mean, I know dads are going to be involved and maybe drive the kids there and stuff like that. But let's just be honest, it's going to be mostly moms. If you are a physical therapy practice, well, then it's going to, you're going to have people all over the spectrum. But in your community, you're going to notice that you have maybe seniors that want to, not be in as much pain, but then you're going to have a whole lot of very active 20 somethings and 30 somethings that want to be in the best shape of their lives to be able to do like the sports they want to do or be able to, be comfortable at the gym or whatever it might be. So no matter what kind of business you're in, if you're wanting to be a marketing company, you're going to decide who you want to be a marketing company for, because being a marketing company for every type of small business or other type of business out there is not a good idea. You want to, the better you can focus on a niche and be the best at that area, the better you're going to be. And I'll tell you, being very transparent as Walker Creative, and I hope this helps you, is deciding, because when I started, I would take business from anybody. I would, whether you were a florist company or a doctor, a dentist, or a vet, or an auto mechanic, it didn't matter. I'm going to do marketing for you. But over the years, you start to get more and more understanding of who you're helping the most. And I started to realize that a lot of doctors needed help. And so Walker Creative, and it's not that I won't help another company if they come to me and they really need a lot of help and we can make it work. We will help you. But we have found that dentists, veterinarians, other kinds of medical doctors, optometrists, we know how those type of clinics work. And so we have become very good at it. And so we have really focused most of our marketing at Walker Creative on that sort of owner-operated medical office niche. And when you do that, you get very good at it, and then you can really talk to them. So a big note for you on this is look at your business through the eyes of your customers and start to step back a second and do that. And you can look at your website. And here's a really great drill you can do is look at your website if you've got one, and then go look at your competitor websites and do it from the person that might want your business, right? Does your website stack up against your competitors? Do this specifically. Pick 3 competitors and yourself if you have a website. And if you don't have a website yet, you could just pick 3 other businesses in the niche you want to be in and look at their websites as the target audience and go, does my website really stack up? Does it look great? Does it communicate to that person I'm trying to talk to? And then look at the competitors. It's going to do a couple things when you look at the other competitors. You're going to go, well, these guys do it better than me. These guys are doing some things that are really great, and I should improve it. And then you can change your website to really notch it up. Or you can see, and you can have a win, is you see that you're kicking butt and you're actually standing out. Because of course, what we want to be doing is standing out. And you can look at this example I'm showing on my screen here is ortho specialists in Utah, fantastic orthodontic practice. They're a client of ours. They're very successful. We rebuilt everything about their brand and their website and social media. And if you look at this, it looks great. And if you look at this, it's like a terrible website. And this is a dramatic example, but you're like seeing the difference between something that really communicates and something that just wouldn't at all reach the target audience. And then here, and this is Alex. This is actually Alex's mom, Dr. Kim Stewart. She's right here, and their website actually has a video banner. And the reason and I talk about this all the time, is humanizing your practice and humanizing your business and sharing who you really are. If you were to look at this website, this is her website 4 years ago, but right when we started, so these are the same company, same business. And when we got here, I said, when was the last time you looked at your website? It'd been a while. And I said, okay, but you take care of horses and stuff like that. And she said, I don't know. I mean, we don't take care of horses. We do small animals. I don't know what you're talking about. And I said, well, you actually have horses on your website. So it was an interesting drill for her to realize that it was definitely time to change it up. And so we went and shot some videos, and this is a moving video of her practice. You instantly get introduced to the business, and it builds trust, like instantaneous trust, because you're sharing your true self with the people that are arriving to your website. So just a point of, if you looked at her vet practice website against the competition in College Station, Texas, you'll find this one is the most welcoming in the area. And Alex, of course, is doing social posts to continue that trend and continue to post photos from the practice and so forth. When you're looking at your website, the top 5 pages, we did a survey at Walker Kreative of all the websites we manage and host and take care of. And I said to the staff, I said, okay, so now as a survey, break down on the Google Analytics, what are the top pages that people are going to on all the websites that we are managing. And it was a great survey to do because, of course, what we're finding is the home pages are the most important and the main page people are going to. But what's the next pages? The About Us page. So the page that talks about what the team is doing, the vision of the owner, the mission of the mission statement. What's the backstory of this business? And let's see some photos of you guys in action, what you do. Show me the human side of your business. That is the second most important page of your website. And then the blog pages, which is very surprising. But when you're writing good blogs that share education about your industry, that can really help your search. People are going to Google, and you'll see in a slide later, 92% of searches start on Google, and they're going to be typing in whether it's florist shop near me or how to put together the perfect bouquet. Well, when that question gets entered into Google, if you've got a blog post and you're a florist about how to put together the perfect bouquet in uh, San Jose, California, then you actually could rank very highly, and that page is going to get traffic to get them to your website. So blog pages are your next place of attention for your website, and then the services pages of your website. Very important, just breaking down the services, and then the contact page. So that's some understanding of when you're building a website. These are the pages you really need to look at. Now, I wanted to look back to you as a group. I'm gonna, David, let me see everybody here. And who here has a website that we would like to just take a look at? Like, anybody have a website that you're like, oof, okay, we need to,
There was one in the chat.
yeah?
AquaLuxurySystems.com.
Aqua Luxury Systems. What?
.com.
Okay. Now, I'm going to do a couple things here while we. So, Aqua Luxury, is that Alex?
Andy, actually. Yeah. Hi.
Andy. Okay. So let's Andy, you don't mind me sharing this with the group? We can take a look at it all together.
Please tear it apart. 2024 is my new going to go into this transfer year, like I mentioned earlier. So please rip it apart. If anyone has any feedback, please put it in the chat. I am an open book. Will not take any offense to anything. I love you all. Go nuts, please.
All right, good. I love it. I love it. Okay, good. So,
All right.
David, can we see the main screen again? Okay, so you guys seeing Andy's website?
Yep.
Yes, we see it.
Okay, perfect. So we get a free King and Water ebook. I guess that pops up when you arrive. So wishes you and yours a prosperous and blessed 24. Okay, good. That's fine.
Camp. So
Tony, what was that?
the focus should be on you there. Yes, thank you.
Awesome. Okay. So let's take a look at this. So when I review a website with a client, I want to talk about humanizing it to build a relationship with the audience that's going to arrive. Now, certainly we're talking about water, which is wonderful, right? Oh, these are great, some great pictures. And I have a 1-year-old, so that relates to me. I like that. But Andy, these are stock photos, which isn't bad, but do you help these type of clients?
Yes, short answer. And yes, they are stock photos. I'm running off a bootstrap shoestring budget, so I work with what I got. So yeah.
No, totally. But we're gonna go where you're at and then where we can get it. So this is an actual client, right?
Yes.
And that's running off of Vimeo?
Yes, sir. This particular individual is a nurse. So I don't know if anyone has any nursing history or relations in the group, but my wife's a nurse, amazing nurse. So this related to me and to her on a lot of different levels. And this particular individual is actually doing very, very well.
That's awesome. So I love the use of video. And the fact that you've got these videos on there, love it. This is great. Right away, what I would like to do is something here where we can see, do you have a business space or are you working from home and you're outsourcing the work, or how's it work with you?
Yes, out of home. Yes.
Okay. So maybe we can get some photos of when your water's being installed and work out a day where you can get a photo shoot done. I would love to see some reality here of where your water is really helping people. And you've got the videos down here, but let's get rid of the stock photos where we can, and let's get real photos of you guys in action, you or some of your guys that are doing it. That's that. And then now you saw in my breakdown I don't know. I don't see like a about us page.
It's on you go more, or if it's Moss, I don't yeah, there
Okay,
you
here
go.
we go. From our last event. Oh, there you are.
That
Okay, cool.
that's me. Yeah. That is my business card. So people can scan it as they see fit.
Good. Like
Yep.
it. Okay, so
Yep.
give me here like if you have team members that you could get together or you know, give me your passion for water. Why are you doing this? Tell me about that.
Okay.
Uh, you know, connect with me at a human level. Um, but you've got a lot of good things going for you. And if anybody wants to jump in, turn your microphone on, and give Andy a piece of feedback. I love it. We're here together to all improve. But I can tell you, humanizing your site, really sharing your story, because you don't have a lot of text, right? And it's
Right.
and pictures and video tell the best story, but the text is needed as well for SEO reasons. And so you want to consider SEO now as part of your strategy for 2024
Right.
and
No. Okay. Yeah.
ranking. So when you consider that, you're going to need to write some blogs. You're going to need to write some more text for your homepage and your About Us page. Um,
Okay.
these articles look good. Better water starts here. The videos are good, but you're gonna need some text as well. What is in your water? This is great. I like this, and this is like a blog post. Um, good stuff. Okay, so these are
So
like blog posts right here on your homepage.
yes, sir. Yeah. Um, our philosophy here at Aqua Luxury is service before sales. So the very first tab before I even talk about what the machine does is our commitment to community improvement. So that's that first tab that you see up there at the top. Because we believe that before we can receive, we have to give. So our cornerstone is that every month we give away about 428 gallons of this high-end luxury water to charities and homeless shelters and things of that nature, basically to organizations that wouldn't have normally access to
Mm-hmm.
this type of water. And that's kind of our promise. And with every system that's sold, 48 gallons, or it's like a 428 pounds of this high water goes out to those charities and shelters in the name of the person who bought the system. So,
Nice. Well, see,
yeah.
that should be more written out, and you should even do a video of yourself explaining that. Write it out. And here's another tip for everybody. You can do a blog, like you can do a blog post, and then you can actually video that blog post, like like use it as a script and do the video about that. Put the blog post up, put the video up, share that story, share that passion. That human element is going to connect with your audience and more people. I mean, millennials. There we got some of you guys on our in our group today. Is that's a really important and speak up if you're agreeing with me. That is something that matters when you're deciding on the company to choose, right? Your company might be a smaller, working your butt off company that's there for you, as opposed to, I don't know, what's another big, Crystallis or, some big water company out there that's totally corporate. Would that make sense to some of anybody out there? Speak up if you got an answer for me.
May I just contribute for 1 second?
Yeah.
So when I look like my website is going to be completely redone. It's not great, but I'm also with you on giving. I have a housing nonprofit and I attend to at least 2 dozen charities in town. But when I'm looking at your website, our attention span is like a dead fish. It's like 5 or 6 seconds, right? So when I'm looking at it, what are you selling? So the first thing, I have to scroll down and try to figure out what exactly, and is this your only product, right? So and what you just said people connect with people. So I would love to hear from you is that like I'm selling this system because I'm so passionate about you drinking the best quality water for you, for everybody you love. And by the way, for every single thing, like water is so important. We don't think about it because we have it, but for other people don't have it. And that's why we are passionate about donating it and sharing the joy or the basic human right of clean water. And then I'm contributing to all these different organizations where you're giving it to, right? So I don't think anything sells more than when people see your passion and feel you through the camera. So I agree with what Sabron that you need that 1 minute video and sold. And then people clearly know why are they here.
Great. Good. And was that Janice speaking? Who was speaking there?
I'm sorry, Mariana. I'm sorry. It's just
Maria, right.
camera
Maria.
just
Okay, good.
go on.
Now,
But
Janice threw her website up as well. And Andy, thank you. We're going to jump off and do another example, and I'm going to show you a couple websites. Janice, you with us out here?
I
Janice,
am, yes.
Atlanta. Do you want to look at your website real quick?
Yes, please.
Let's do it. Okay. Okay. Well, first off, gorgeous. My wife would look at this website. She loves it. Loves the home stuff. There you are, Janice. So next step though, because you hit us with the aesthetics right away. That's a good thing. But if you could get a photo shoot with you in these pictures with clients, and take it one step further, get some video. And I'll tell you, these, and I'm not sure if you guys can see me, but these iPhones today, especially the newer ones, the cameras on them are so good that you can shoot video on these phones with a friend that's got stable hands, can just do little short shots of you interacting with a client or other staff in your place of business, whether in this case, real estate, in the homes you're showing to clients, with, of course, okay from the client. You can really show off you, and then you pull in that human element that I keep pushing on. So these are beautiful. Find your dream home, learn more. The content here is good, that will help you to rank in SEO. I mean, there's no doubt you have a massive amount of competition in Atlanta. But it's a beautiful site. Like, the beauty is there. You got the about page, all the things that you really want on a website, on a real estate website. But it is all stock photography. If I was to show you, let's say, for example, here is a vet website that Walker Creative did. So just as a comparison, you shoot video footage of the practice activity going on. It builds trust instantaneously, because you're seeing what is the clinic. You see families, because families have pets. So you're touching on the emotional buttons of your target audience. Consider your target audience and who it is you need to talk to and build trust with, because when you got their trust, you're gonna get their business, and you're gonna also get their friends and family's business, because they're gonna start reviewing you on Google, and they're gonna be doing these things. Is what you need to have happen as a business in 2024. So you have a website like this. And I'm going to show you something in a sec, because this was shot professionally. Of course, we had drones there, we had cameras there, and we did it professionally. We have real photos of the doctor with puppies, more videos, pushing the top buttons. All these photos are real pictures of the clinics. When we go to the About Us page, this was written by hand by the doctor. She was like, I am going to communicate exactly what I want to communicate on my website About Us page. From the person who answers the phone or the messages sent through our app, to the technicians who calms your anxious pet and holds them for their treatments. or the veterinarian that discussed, like you can tell this is what they feel in this business. And that kind of stuff is so important. You'll see this in, this is Alex's mom again. This is the actual website as it runs, and you'll see, again, we're showing the practice. And this is important too, because if you're in that town and driving to the practice, now you know what it looks like. You know the building you're going to. So if you have a brick and mortar business, it's so valuable to show it so that when, you go to the website, maybe just to get directions, and you go, oh, wow, okay, that's where I'm going. That's who I'm going to be talking to. And you actually build a little bit of celebrity as well. So like for Janice, you as a real estate agent, you want to be a celebrity. And I know you know this, right? You get so many real estate businesses out there. TV shows and stuff, So put yourself out there. If you win awards, put it on your website. And of course they do, right? And these three doctors work together at the practice, show real photos of them. She's been on YouTube. Her dog, the doctor's dog, is a celebrity in his own right. He is found. He's one of those amazing search and rescue kind of dogs that finds people that need to be found, or finds things that need to be found. So and they do stories on her dog like that. And here is a website, and as I mentioned, we do a lot of veterinary practices at this point all around the country. This is an example of the practice wanted to get the website up right now, and we couldn't get cameras there. So I told one of the assistants, take your iPhone, an iPhone 13, walk around the practice, take 7-second clips of the doctors and the staff in action. And a person went around with her iPhone, held it. Now, David, let them see me again so I can show them. Hold your camera horizontally in a landscape manner. And whether you have a brick and mortar business or you're working from your desk, you could literally do this, is take little clips, like just doing this with the phone or pushing in, and then edit it together. There are a lot of very inexpensive editing apps. I mean, you might even be able to pull it together on an iMovie kind of app on your phone. But we put this together with video clips off of an iPhone. So that's what their homepage video banner has done. And then we got some photographs of their staff and real photographs. So this is a website done with an iPhone, like, and it's professionally built, but the pictures and the video are using an iPhone because we didn't want to wait. So it can be done. All right, let's jump back. We're not going to have time to look at everybody's stuff, but I'm going to just give you tidbits as much as I can to give you things to work with. If at the end of this time together, because we don't have all day, but if I can give you 2 or 3 things that are going to take it up a notch for you in 2024, that's a win. And realize we're going to do these meetup networking meetings like this. I'm going to try to do it every month. So if we don't get through everything today, we're going to do it again probably next month, and Tony will help to make sure you know about it so we can, stay in touch, stay as a group, and keep working it to make sure this year we have a fantastic year, all of you. All right, David, let's jump back to the slides. And I don't know if here I go. This is how I do it. There we go. All right. We'll just get through here. As I said, Google, 92% of searches are done on Google. So you got to be represented on Google. And show of hands, let me look at the group. Who has a Google business listing for your business and is properly set up? Show of hands, if you have a business, do you have a Google business listing properly set up? Okay, after your website, your #1 profile that you need to have online is Google My it's Google Business Profile. It used to be called Google My Business. And this is what it's going to look like. You need to actually, if I go off of here and go back here, okay, so you can see this here. Your business on Google. This is just a different client of Walker Creatives. And when you log in, you're going to have up in the corner, it'll be, your name, or it's your photo. And these are the Google apps, right? So if you click here, this is your Google Business Profile Manager. And that when you click on that, you'll be able to set it up. This is also where you can go to YouTube. All these Google apps, Google owns YouTube. So Google's the #1 search engine in the world. The #2 search engine in the world is YouTube. So you want to, this is going to be important. Video and YouTube is going to be important this year. So I clicked here, and this is your Google business profile. It's, of course, got all your reviews here. It's got photos. It's got your hours, your phone number, these analytics of when you're busy and so forth. Here's your reviews. You want to set up information about your business here, and you get about 750 words or characters, I think, to put in a complete. This is SEO optimized for your business and what you do. Make sure that's fully filled in with the services and things you do. So it's SEO optimized for you and your location, your community. You can also do updates on Google now, like Facebook. So you can do Google updates, which is like a photo and information. You can once a month say specials you're running or offers you have. No matter what type of business, you have things which you're promoting to sort of get in somebody for a service. It might be you're offering a free consultation. You can post updates on Google here for people looking for your business. And then it also has links to your other social profiles. So this is your Google business listing. And here is where you go do updates. And if you, like, for example, you want to get reviews, so you go here and you read reviews. And this is where your reviews are. Well, you click this link once your Google business profile is set up, and it says get more reviews. I am logged in as this person, right? So I click this, and this is my specialized link to get more reviews. I copy it. I can literally paste this into a text. I can paste it into an email, and I can say, good, I'm gonna spend 30 minutes and I'm gonna send this link to my best 10 clients, patients, or customers. And I'm going to say, hey, keep it simple. Don't be pushy. Hey, I love working with you. You're a great client, and I'm trying to help as many people as I can with blah service, blah products. Your support through review and feedback on how I'm doing to help you really helps me know how to help you better, but it's also going to tell other people about our relationship and what I'm doing for my clients. I would love if you can give me some feedback on Google, and you send them the link, they can click it and they do a review for you. Communicating that way to them to start getting more reviews on your Google page is a fantastic way to do it. And it's totally legal, totally appropriate. Google pushes you to do this. Google actually, if you look around, the way to get more reviews on Google, Google will tell you to send that link out in emails to your clients and patients. So do more of that, get more reviews. Okay, back to the slides. Anybody want to, let me see the group actually. I'll go back to present mode, but I'd like to see the group. Anybody actively already doing that, knows that, and is not doing it enough? Give me some feedback here. Everybody have a Google business profile? Who wants to sort of talk to the group about their business profile? Jen, Jen, I forget now, do you have your own business where you're,
Oh, I mean, like kind of like a brick and mortar. No, it's more like it's online. So, I'm still, I would say, like in the freelance kind of realm, but trying to make it more of a business where it's more established setup, if that makes sense.
yeah,
So yeah.
but no, and I get that you're working from home or from an apartment, and but it is a business per se. Like you can have clients, right?
Yes, yes. And I have like contracts set up, payment plans, all that my systems basically. So
Perfect. So you should have a Google business profile,
okay.
and you should set that up. Do you have a Clutch profile?
Mm-mm.
Okay, make a note of this. You want to set up a profile on Google. You want to set up a profile on Clutch. And I say Clutch because it's just another good for the marketing world. It's
Mm-hmm.
a place where you can be found. And so
Okay.
if they Google your name, or if you actually have a name of your company, they can find you there and you can get reviews there, right?
Okay.
For
I'll
what
do
you're doing.
that because I'm primarily on social media, especially Instagram or Facebook. So I do all my stuff there, along with like putting my work into the my website.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. And these profiles are going to build, obviously it's search engine optimization. It's going to put you out there. It's going to make your name, your brand attention for you more and more and more and raise it, right? So
Okay.
those are things you can do. And for everybody, obviously not just Jen, whether you have a brick and mortar business or you're working from home, you need to find the profiles you need to be on and create as many powerfully set up with text, pictures and video if they accept it on these profiles related to your industry. Okay, back to the slides. How are we doing on
Question.
time? Yes.
I got the first one, Google, but I didn't get the second one where I can actually get reviews. What's it the name of the second search?
This one, it's called Clutch, Clutch. And I think it's
And
clutch.com, but it might be like clutch.io. It's a marketing oriented one. But check it out. If you just Google Clutch, you'll see it. .co. There you go. Jen Zott. And it's a good one for any kind of advertising agency, marketing agency, social media, all those kinds of businesses. Put together a full profile on there. It's free. There are paid levels, of course, but you can put together a free profile there. All right. I know we are getting close to the end of our hour together. I don't mind spending a little extra time, so I'm going to blow through a few of these slides quickly so we can share them. But I want everybody to know a couple things. We're going to do another one of these next month, so look out for that because we're going to just keep staying together to keep getting more information and more tips and tools for 2024. And also, please do go to the Walker Creative YouTube channel and subscribe to it. Because I want you to sign up to get more information that I can share via other videos. And there's a ton of videos already on the channel that are going to give you things you can do and how to use the tools out there. All right. This slide really is just pushing the point, get more reviews and testimonials. The other people talking about you is the way to go. And you can send out emails to clients requesting they leave reviews. You can also on Canva, if you've never used Canva, canva.com. Some of you have probably know what I'm talking about. Get a canva.com account. They're free. The first level of it is free. You can create QR codes where you can have little posters and put it on the back of business cards to have, go straight to your Google review place. It's just a great tool. And Canva also is a good tool just for making social posts. Videos, we've talked and you've seen some of the websites. Videos is powerful. So if you can get videos of testimonials, and like Andy did with the water, a good example of doing that. Using your phones, and these are where you can post them right onto social media here's me with an orthodontist client, a restaurant client, a kid that got braces at a pediatric dental office. Post them on your social media right off your phone. That third-party endorsement is incredibly powerful for you, in your marketing. All right, so that's about as far as we're going to get through the slides today. And it's just, we want to just pack it in with as much as you can. Let me see the group. Did we get, if you guys got a couple things you can use, I hope that this has helped so far. And we will be meeting again. Any questions that I can answer before we end off for the day? Any other questions? Raise your hand, jump in.
Oh, I have one.
Yes, Jen, go quick.
How can we contact you? Or like, I saw that there's the Dallas Fort Worth group, but are you in that, and we can contact you that way, or how?
Oh, well, you can Tony, you can always this is what I want. Actually, here we go. This is how we'll do it. And Tony probably was like, Sabron, don't forget, if you're okay with this, everybody put your email in the chat. Put your email in the chat. You can put your phone number or not if you want, but put your name, at least your first name, and your email in the chat. And then what we'll do is we'll create a list. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this video, we're going to email you back this video, and we're going to say, okay, hey, this is as a reference, you can have it, but also you can be in communication with us. If you are a business, I am totally fine on doing like a 20, 30-minute review with you personally at another time. We'll have to schedule it, but you can shoot us an email. But if you give us your email, then we'll be able to contact you, and then we can start that chat. And again, we're going to do more of these, right? So next month we'll have another one. They're all complimentary, just so we can continue to stay in touch. All right. And Walker Creative is with a K. And so you can always, reach out to us through the website as well and the contact form there. Okay, guys. Good. Tony, did we cover everything? Am I forgetting something?
The business analysis.
Yeah, no, we're not going to get to that today, but yeah, next time we get together. And also, guys, you can check Instagram, Walker Creative on Instagram and Facebook. So follow us on those channels to as well get the content from there, and we can all stay in touch that way as well. So Walker Creative on Instagram, Walker Creative on Facebook, and then of course our YouTube channel. All right, guys, great to see you today. And if you do, make sure you leave your email in the chat. We'll stay in touch that way, and we will, if not talking between now and then, we may, but if not, we will see you at the next one. Good to see you guys. Thank you for being here. Hope you got some useful tools out of this. Okay. Bye-bye.